almost as old as the sport itself. Two teams that when the history books are referenced, their names populate virtually every page. Winged helmets, golden domes, and as always, when these two match up, legacy is on the line. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Wolverines will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Notre Dame's offense will go to work first. Michigan really took it to Notre Dame the last time they met, and hail to the victors was playing loudly.
It was playing loudly, and they beat the snot out of the Irish. And the Irish better not forget that. And it was the physicality of Michigan taking over. Are the Irish going to be ready today?
Yeah, Notre Dame was really upset. They just couldn't answer the bell. Everything seemed to snowball on them, one bad thing after another. They've got to be mentally tougher in this game.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle and wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He'll do it himself. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Wolverines offense will get the ball for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was
turning it on. No, he got loose. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Wolverines just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete to the right. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking to throw on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. In this rivalry, you could just about write the history of the game. Rockne and Fielding Yost, Schembechler and Holtz, the Rocket and Desmond Howard. So many great moments in this rivalry, which has been played since the 1800s.
So many great moments, so many great plays, great players. And how about the uniforms? Just clean, beautiful, pristine unis.
This is just classic college football. And because of all those names that Reese just ripped off, this game always seems to come down to the final play.
Wants to throw again. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
He'll bring it out. It's Shabera. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here come the Irish back on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Defense in press coverage. Looking to throw on 3rd. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. If you had a DB on the bingo card for the first sack of the game, you win.
Man, and I've been here before, Reese. Like, I can hear the trash talk right now. Like, wait a minute. I got to cover everybody in the back end, and I'm going to get sacks? Like, hey, defensive line, you want to get me some sacks? Or I guess I'll do it myself.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the catch. Oh, he's got some space. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they gets him down at the 37. First down, 10 yards to go. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quick completion on the out route. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
Out routes are very much about timing. It's got to be a quick, decisive movement from the quarterback. As soon as he sticks that foot in the ground, you know he's breaking out. Throw it right now so he can go make you a play. Great pitch, great catch.
Gets it out fast. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Second down, he'll throw it. The screen, he can go. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Wolverines in the hurry-up. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to the air. Looking to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Trying to power it in. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. All they need is a field goal to make it a 2-score game, but they are going for the jugular and the touchdown here on 4th and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Leaves it with the running back. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Might as well stick with him. Creates a little room. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. Flips it out on the screen. Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's second and long. They'll run it from the gun. Running into the open space. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. After that last loss, it's second and 12. Back to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. Trying to take it back. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That's a decision the quarterback would love to have back. Down here in this area of the field in the red zone, these windows, they close so quickly. Everything just has to be done a little bit faster. You've got to be so much more precise, and as a result of being late on the throw, they turn it over in the red zone.
Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on second and short. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Let's see what they have in the bag on third and short from their own 18. Looking to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Hawkins. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Power football with the run. Got room at the 35. Loose in the middle. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hart. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
The Wolverines, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They get him before he gets started this time and knock him down in the backfield.
Well, they're trying to go toss to get to the perimeter, but how about the DBs beating their blocks and using their speed to get upfield and create the negative play?
Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. They'll immediately call timeout. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll try to get outside. running to Green. Picks up the first down, still moving. They bring him down, but the big play will move the Scks.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They're dealing with a second and long. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the direct snap, it's Westbrook. Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on fourth down. Wants to adjust the pattern. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Quick strike complete. There he goes. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down conversion.
He's looking to throw. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Going to swing it on second down. Touchdown, Michigan! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, he's a matchup nightmare because of his size and his speed. It's so difficult for defenses to defend this guy. Nice job there working the post route. Really accurate throw, and it ends up being a touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Shabera. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got...
Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
He'll bring it out. It's Shabera. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here come the Irish back on offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
And he throws another interception, his third one of the night.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Wide open downfield. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. Trying to punch it in. Back's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. They'll leave it with him. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. The corners are walked up tight. Back to the ground with the running back. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The Irish send out the punt unit. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, the Michigan-Notre Dame rivalry is among the most bitter in football, and so far today, these two have really butted heads. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Michigan offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard.
With that, let's send it back to our guys in the booth to see how the fight between Michigan and Notre Dame plays out.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw. Bringing the heat. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Wolverines want to pick up the tempo. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Lewis. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
The short hands, it's Westbrook. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Hart. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Making side adjustments here. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Looking to the end zone. Makes the grab on the left. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And on that play, the defense said, I've seen enough. You're not getting rushing touchdown number 4. Really showing some pride and some physicality, selling out for the run, getting in the backfield, and getting that guy on the ground.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of pay dirt.
Well, he's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here, Paul.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job finding...
Going for the goal line, and he's gonna take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines! The maize and blue asserting itself as they stretch this lead against the Irish.
Go Blue knew coming into this one, they had to score and score early. Right now, they are playing with so much energy.
Yeah, they got the offense rolling. They got the momentum going. Notre Dame's going to have to do something quickly to change that.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. They're setting up the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. He's in open space downfield. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. Got room to work. Turning it on. Touchdown, Michigan. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. And talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scared.
Coming out with it, it's Shabera. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. With jet sweep pass. Plows through the defense. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Using the quick game. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Picks up the first down. Out of bounds at the 33, but not before the big pickup for the ground game. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. He'll pitch it. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Quarterback making adjustments. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Touchdown, Wolverines! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. The Irish send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And the Wolverines can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. The toss to the right. Finds a little space. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And the Wolverines, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He wants to throw it. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And the defense is just about out of room to defend. They are backed up right on the doorstep. Might be changing the route. He's looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Defense going all in to stop the run. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on second down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
He'll take it himself. Touchdown, Michigan! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Shabera. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Grabbed over the middle, it's Sellers. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. He's got it. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. So here comes the Michigan offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Here we go. On the ride. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Snap to the back. Now the toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Under fire. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
That earlier sack really set them back, but they'll still go for it here. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Yates. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. To the air on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off right at the goal line. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
The Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Oh, he's got some space. Crosses midfield. At the 30. 10. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. They want to throw it. Moves away as he feels pressure. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that 2-point conversion.
And he's going to bring this one out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking downfield on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Timeout called by the defense, 13 seconds to go. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's taking a deep shot. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. From midfield, looking for room. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. They don't play every year, but when they do, there is just something special about this rivalry, and it is the Wolverines who take down Notre Dame. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.